Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 4. Last time we took on the Spider and Roadster challenges, spending almost $200,000 in the process. In this episode, we will be going to the garage first of all, because I believe in a spending spree I actually picked up a a pickup truck. Let's see, I got an SVT Lightning. Let's check some of the other manufacturers that can make Alright, so I don't have any Dodges, so that means I'm not gonna have a single pickup truck from them. And then let's check the only other possible one I could have, Chevrolet. Nope, that looks like not Fiat, Ford. Looks like Ford is gonna be our manufacturer choice today because we're gonna be driving the SVT F-150 Lightning. It's a 2003 black clear coat paint, 380 horsepower. It weighs a lot, and we're going to be driving it. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what upgrades you can put on this thing. So as you can see, it's a pretty big car, but that's besides the point. Let's go over to the the USA tune shop and see what you can put on this thing. And I might as well just showcase what the possible competition is going to look like after I put some upgrades on it. I think for this one we're going to need only just light upgrades because I think the SVT Lightning itself is already pretty fast. Look at that, 507 horsepower. It's already a lot of power. I don't think I need to drop another 75 grand on a stage 3 upgrade, but other than that I do need to probably grind some money for Gran Turismo, or at least for this, because we're back down to like below 100,000, which is a point where I don't want to go back to, because that is a point of no return for me. Not a point of no return, something like a point of like you're getting broke. It's a point where you can even start to you start to not be able to afford a lot of the used cars, or you can afford a lot of the used cars, but it's getting there to where you can't afford it. And also, I gotta say, the menu music is bopping right now. I love the menu music from Gran Turismo 4. There's something special about each and every one of the menu tracks for this game that are just like, ooh, that sounds good. Anyways, before we actually take on this challenge, I want to showcase what the competition is going to look like, because it's only like 5 cars. There's only 5 pickups in the entire game. And our possible competition is going to be a Dodge Ram 1500 2004 quad cab pickup truck. At only one pickup truck from Dodge, and I think the most comes from Chevy with 2 pickup trucks. And one of them is ugly, and this is the first one on the showroom. So our first competition from Chevy is going to be the SSR, which is a horribly designed car, as you can see. And then a Chevy Silverado Concept, a 2002 model. That is possibly going to be our biggest competition, because I believe that is the most powerful by default. And other than that, it is a fair competition because these pickup trucks are not all that fast to begin with. Anyways, like last time, we got only 3. Oh wait, no, Toyota also has a pickup truck. I forgot. So it's the Toyota Tacoma. You can probably picture what it looks like. It's just a pickup truck with Toyota. Ooh, sorry about that. So now we got 3 tracks. We got Fuji, Laguna Seca, and Seattle. Probably some of the most interesting lineup of cars, because it's only pickup trucks. You know, it's not that bad, but you know, it's something you're not really asking for. It's not a horrible event. It's just it's funny more than anything. So right there you see we got some competition here. Also, it's Fuji Speedway, so that means you can cheat our way to get to first place. But as you can see, look at how giant this thing is. Jesus. Look at how bulky this thing is. Usually cars don't take up that much space, especially in Gran Turismo 4, but this pickup truck right here is different because it's Ford. Anyways, moving aside from the pickups. after this one, or after this championship, we're probably going to be moving on to license tests. And then after that, most likely either advanced events or rally events, or we could actually start the driving missions, because the driving missions are very weird. There are like 5 cars you unlock from the driving missions, but towards the end they just get unbearably difficult, especially the final mission. Mission 34 from the driving missions is insanely difficult, but we'll get there when we get there. So let's get back to the pickup trucks. As you can see, if you can see it, it says miles per hour, not kilometers. So you may be wondering how a truck could even go 120, but you'd be surprised how fast people push pickup trucks. I was just saying, from someone who lives in a state where pickup trucks are pretty common. It's pretty weird to see pickup trucks go faster than like a 4-door sedan or like a Mustang. It's weird to see that. And pickup trucks are like a culture over here. You know, people customize it, you know, more customization. You know, it's like tires, radios, paint, decals, all that. You know, pickup trucks are a way of life over here, and the better one you have, the better you're gonna be. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. I'm rambling about the fact that a pickup truck can go 100 miles per hour in Grid GT4. But what else is there? Oh yeah, because of that pickup truck, they can actually go off road. So check this out. Didn't know you could do that, could you? I immediately lost all that speed. That's besides the point. Let's turn left and then get on the grass and then try and get back on the track. Or we could just stay on the grass if you wanted to. Just had to make sure I made that shortcut. I did not want to mess it up. I did not want to mess up taking that final shortcut, but whatever. First track of the pickup truck racing cup is down. And it was fairly easy, mainly just because it's Fuji Speedway, but you know, it's not like it's that bad. You know, we caught up to all the other trucks pretty easily, so you know, it's alright. It's alright. Anyways, back to what we're planning to do for GT4. I don't know really. I don't know when to like end it off, because I don't know if I want to go for just 100% or just complete everything you could possibly do in general. Because to get 100%, I'd need to track down specifically every car I don't have, and that would require like a giant list. That's just pretty annoying to actually keep track of, because it's like, oh, there's like 700 cars in the game, and there's so many variations of each individual car that it's insane how many like for the Evo, the Mitsubishi Evo. The amount of variations that car has specifically in this game is insane. There's like some variations that are literally different by a letter. They're like same model year, same generation of Evo, same everything, same stats, except one letter is changed from like an S to a V, and it's just insane how many variations of cars there are in this game. I mean, there's this Skyline R34 that's only special trait to it is the fact that it's purple. It's the Skyline GTR Purple Edition in the game. So it's like, there's a lot of cars to collect. So I don't know if I'll do 100% in terms of collecting cars, but I will at the very least try to get everything done. Which is pretty difficult, because there's stuff like the 24-hour challenge which would require me to have my PS2 on for 24 hours. So and my PC on because I also need to record it. So I don't know if I could even realistically do that because I never had my PC on for 24 hours, right? And even then, I don't know if I'd actually do it for 24 hours because I'd probably do something like highlights of the 24 hours. Or just like little checkups. Because I don't particularly feel like doing 24-hour challenges by hand. That's just an insane ask of me, and I don't feel like I never actually sat down for 24 hours and tried to do one single thing. You know, it feel like a process. It feel like a chore after a bit, so I don't feel like I'd want to do that. But instead, what I'd want to do is just let the PS4 run for 24 hours. See what happens. Okay. Plus, I also need to start it at a good time. I'd need to start it at a good time. I'd also need to, what's it called? Make sure it's not during the week, because the week would be too difficult. I have school still. It's very difficult, you know, it'd be difficult to actually, what's it called? Get the 24-hour challenge done during the week, because I'd have to worry about making sure the PS4 stays on while I'm not even at school. So it's overall, it's just a hassle. You know, I don't think I'd actually be willing to do it during the week. I'd probably reserve specifically 24-hour challenges during the weekend. This Silverado will not beat me. I will overtake it and make sure it does not take it over. I am faster. Anyways, back to the 24-hour challenges. Yeah, I don't think during the week would be realistically all that possible. So I'm gonna have to most likely reserve these for the weekend, or the endurance challenges for the weekend. And the good thing about it is there's only like a handful. There was like 6 maybe, or maybe like 10. I don't know. Either way, it's not going to be all that hard, if you know what I mean. Plus, not every single one of those 24-hour challenges. There's some that's like 1,000 laps or like 100 laps or something like that. And overall, it shouldn't be that difficult to do those. I think those only take like a few hours. The ones that are probably going to be difficult to do is the 24-hour events. And then after that, there's go back to license tests to get gold. I don't know if I'll do all those. I gotta just showcase the cars, because license tests, they get very annoying when they just require insane precision to actually you know, do a lot to do something. You know, they require an insane amount of precision, and it's very much a tedious test to actually go back to license tests and get all them gold, because you'll be there by just like a few hundredths of a second, but you'll miss it because you took one turn a little bit too slow. It's a very annoying process to actually go back and get all the golds, but you know, it's not the end of the world, if you know what I mean. Oof, I am tired. For the record, I stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night. And I woke up at like, what was it, like, no, not 6. It was like 9 or 10 o'clock by the time I woke up. So, you know, I didn't get like the daily recommended amount, but you know, I'm trying to enjoy my weekend. Plus, it's also actually a 3-day holiday for me at least, because it's MLK Day. So we got that extra day off. But, yeah. Let's see. I know one thing I'm most likely gonna do with Gran Turismo 4 is that at some point I'm gonna go on a hiatus for it for a bit, but I will be uploading a separate Let's Play during the time of that. So basically, I'm going on a hiatus at Gran Turismo 4 just to get some more content besides it outright. You know, I'm trying to get a little bit of variety out, and overall, it's just like different Let's Plays. You know, not like two separate long ones going on at the same time, but like, you know, Gran Turismo 4 is there, but I also want to upload some of the Let's Plays while Gran Turismo 4 is going on, because Gran Turismo 4 is going to take a long time to actually get done. There is no way of getting around it. There's a lot of stuff to do in GT4, and it takes a while to get it all done. So overall, it's gonna take a while to get it all done. But I will get it done eventually. But in the meantime, I do want to post some more Let's Plays. So that's where some stuff's gonna be like put on hiatus for a bit, just to get some more Let's Plays out. For those, I may be doing daily. I'm doing GT4 weekly because actually, like, recording all this stuff is taking a long time. It takes me a bit to actually record it because it takes me a bit to record it. So GT4 is weekly, but I may put it on hiatus and upload daily Let's Plays again because there's some smaller ones I've been recording that, you know, I want to get out there eventually, but it's just like, you know what I mean? It's, you know, it's whatever. Sorry about that. No, yeah, there's smaller Let's Plays I want to get out there, and in order to do that, I'm gonna need to put this on hiatus for a bit. But it's not gonna be right now. It's gonna be maybe a few episodes from now, maybe a dozen episodes from now. I don't know exactly. It's just gonna be whenever I finally have those Let's Plays done, if you know what I mean. So when I have them done, fully edited, completely rendered, ready to go, right? And some of them maybe before I have this new mic, some of them maybe after I have the new mic. And maybe they cut in between. It doesn't matter. It's all gonna be the same, you know what I mean? If you know what I mean, it's like, it's just gonna be different Let's Plays. You know, after a bit, I may get a consistent consistent upload schedule and stuff like that, but it's you know, it's going well. I got 10 subscribers now, and I thank all of you for sticking around. If anyone's actually subscribed and listening to this, I thank you all for sticking around with me because you know, I never thought I'd actually get to more than like 5 subscribers realistically. You know, I have actually more than 1,000 views on my entire channel, thanks to a few like really popular uploads. They got like a couple hundred views. I'm happy about them. You know, I'm proud I made those. And I hope to continue this success in the future and maybe get a more consistent upload schedule. But let's actually get off the topic of uploading because we now have to get back on the topic of what the prize card is for Sports Truck Race Challenge. Also, I don't remember exactly if there was a beginner event, like all completed car, but let's see. So, for completing every sports truck race event, we get ourselves the Chevrolet Silverado SST Concept 02. Probably my favorite, what's it called, pickup truck from the entire game. And it looks like we don't get a special little prize for completing all the beginner events. So that's all, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's all 8 of them done. So all of the beginner events are done and out of the way, and that's one little section of the map taken off that we don't need to worry about anymore. But there's also professional events. And you see right here, IBIA. So before we get into these specific events, we're going to be heading back to the License Center and completing these two. But that's for another time. And, not to mention, there's still a lot of stuff I can do, like special condition events, or one-make races that I'll probably just do highlights for. But that's besides the point. And that's also for another time. Because next time on Gran Turismo 4, we will do something. It's undecided at the moment, but when it comes out, you'll most likely be able to see what episode I want to do. You know, it's you'll see whatever it is I want to do, and it'll most likely be special conditions events. Rally events have given me some really good cars, and it'll most likely be rally events. So with that said, I will see you guys next time.